Hey yo, how's it going, boys? What is up? Sora's back for another full limit break thingy. Wow, today is so early because decided to slime her and now we're done. Yes, Izmir should be the same. Will be following up after this, I think. Because I just got her to level 100. Alright, so let's see. How is she? How did she turn out to be? Yet another grand character with full limit break. When is Eugen's gonna get us? Feels bad, man. Sanj, Eugen. A moment of silence for Mr. Fujiwara. Sanj. Feels bad, man. I'll never forget that guy. Fully recover Puppet String's endurance and cooldown for Oblivion. The new add-on for her Ogi is just ends cooldown for Oblivion, which is the third skill. Okay, so this is the first upgrade that she gets at level 90, which is now called Extra Plus. Now is what, 6 hit. Okay, boost to custom bars, that's still the same. Special buffs to all allies, boost to multi-attack rate, bonus dot damage effect. Oh, it's 6 hit instead of 3 hits. All allies gain this thing. Oh, all allies also gains 10% 10% echo. So that's 10% echo, huh? Double attack and triple attack up is 20%. And cooldown for this. Alright. Okay, then her level 90. Oh, her level 90 also is this one. Boost to all allies attack based on how high Orchid's HP is. Ah, yes. The one where chat doesn't seem to shut up about. Is this unique? Nani? Normal? Not even unique. Wow, yikes. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit questionable. Especially if you're using primal stamina shit. If you're Magna, I guess this is really nice, I suppose. But if not, yeah. How much does that add anyway? 15%. 15% is not that significant, but I guess that's nice for a Magna, I suppose. Primal is gonna be shit though, because Primal, if you're using stamina, is gonna be so diluted already. This thing is gonna be very diluted if you're using stamina. Well, on the other hand, if you're using Gizla and shit, then yeah, I guess that's a whole different story, I suppose. Okay, then the next one is level 95, which is this one? Is there another one at level 95? No, right? Only her Automata Lloyd got upgraded. So, Puppet Strings is in effect. Sharp boost to stats. Caps light damage taken at 3500 per hit. Oh, it's additional effect. So basically that. So the stats is 20% boost to damage cap and cap. Oh, you get 10% meter if your HP is full, and then you recover 800 HP. So that looks like we revitalize. 20% boost to damage cap. Wait, is that it? You get damage cap and this thing. Man, the in-game thing is so weird, man. What the fuck? Yeah, even the notes they mention, you get revitalize effect, 20% damage cap, and cap damage at 3500 per hit. Light damage. And the shield is still 8000. Yeah, but I guess the cool part is that you can keep nuking, I guess. It does look like you can kind of make this permanent though. Or at least like maybe just 1 or 2 turns at most downtime or some shit. Then her final upgrade of this is just Veil. Wait, that's it? At level 100 she gets Veil, that's it. That looks like a fucking waste of time. I mean, yeah, I guess this is okay, but doesn't look that great though. I mean, I can kind of see why some people mention she's good for full auto. Doesn't seem to be that great. I mean, this thing, you're only getting multi-attack and 10% echo after all. Everyone was sharing the Akasha thing, but I know. Friend, do you remember one very important thing? This only lasts for 3 turns. What happens when a certain thing happens in Akasha? I wonder what will happen to this. Huh? Yes! 3 turns keep boom, she's useless. Oh, what do you know? If you still want to compare, fucking Akasha ship Predator is still is way better than her. She's good for full auto though, I can see. And then if you want to use stamina, it's like, fuck man. I mean, I guess I can kind of like use my stamina with her instead of Naru, I guess, but Naru still hits so much harder though. Yeah, she has a lot of HP though, shit. Her stamina passive is so shit though for this. I have 3 fallen swords and this thing. Oh my goodness. Ah my god. Well, I guess on the bright side, she might actually be good for my stamina and meaty shit, I suppose. So basically, using three Gislas and two fallen swords is actually okay if you have her, I suppose. By the looks of it, you know, seriously, there's like even for my more than 1-year-old stamina setup at the moment, right? I still find fucking Orchid way better. I mean, Naru's way better, because it's either I have to remove Naru or 6. While I find this too still hits so fucking hard anyway. And because all you're basically adding for burst setups with Orchid is 10% echo. And yeah, plus Naru is gonna get rebalanced too, but yeah, I can understand that she's not gonna be included in the Guild War thing, but still. Like, long story short, right? I can only picture Orchid being a full auto character. Like, I can totally just use her for my full auto Nightmare 150 or some shit. I'll probably just use that, you know? I just use her with Jiki and 6 or Clarice. Yeah, maybe just remove 6 with Clarice or some shit to be a much more what's that? Defensive side of things. Just put 6 in the back line or something like that, whatever. That'll probably be not too bad as well. Yeah, Orchid looks kind of meh though. Like, compared to like how Black Knight turned out to be, right? You know, from Black Knight from max limit break to full limit break, the difference was like, holy shit, right? Like the immense firepower that Black Knight actually managed to get on full limit break is fucking absurd. It's like, yeah, now, like in most cases, meta wise, obviously you don't really give a shit about Black Knight, but you can't deny the fact the amount of stuff that Black Knight actually managed to get, right, on a full limit break is fucking crazy. But then you look at the likes of Orchid, it's like it looks very underwhelming compared to the likes of Black Knight. And Black Knight is literally the only other character we can compare right now, because that's the only other grand character that got full limit break, right? It's not like we have any other dark character that got full limit break. Yeah, her S3 nuke looks very nice, because the damage cap is really high right now. Hey, no, the damage cap decreased. I actually read that wrongly. Wait, what? How much is it now? Okay, you know what? Let's just fucking test her, Jesus. Yeah, well, let's just see what happens, I guess. Let's use her as a death target. Oh shit, assault time. Goodbye. Oh, 4 million. She's my new death target, how nice. I love it. My new death target. She's my new death target for my stamina setup. Jesus, she still hits so hard anyway, doesn't matter. I can ODSS in her. Yeah, it's actually still the same anyway. I don't think it's that different from the one I had before, if I actually use her. It's like, yeah, you get the buff, but I don't think you need the buff anyway. Alright. I think the best way to, from what I can see, is just to full auto. She literally only needs one turn to get Ogi, huh? For Orchid. That's pretty cool though, I guess. I think the really nice thing about Orchid is that she's consistently adding one button to Lumberjack as well. Every turn. Almost every turn. Because she can press that so often. Yeah, her nukes does accumulate quite a bit though, that's the thing. 4 million is actually not... It's not something to trifle with. 4 million almost like what? I think from what I can see, almost every 2 turns. 4 million every 2 turns is fucking nuts though. For full auto. Oh, what? Come on, man. Why is it semi-auto? Okay. Now do your thing. Okay, now I can press button for little brother. Oops. No, 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 no. Okay. They have no BGM, so quiet. Well, then again, if you see little brother doesn't even have a lot of damage in the first place. So it's not exactly what's that, contributing a lot to begin with. I mean, I'm only doing half of what he's doing. You know? Little brother wants some loot too, you know? Oh shit, I forgot S3. Oh shit, please don't kill me. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. Please, mercy. Little brother's not that strong yet. Please, mercy. Mercy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, the play that Ogi thing is really painful though. Probably because I didn't dispel that. Oh well. Okay. I think that should be, I think, more than enough already for little brother. I can always nuke again later. Ow. What a harp can I even use anyway? Kirin harp, right? Not feeling good? You're not feeling gone? Damn. Alright, take care, dude. The plane damage might actually kill me though, this one. Yeah, the plane damage might actually kill me. Might. Okay, never mind, it's not. I need a better main hand though. Because my Kirin Harp is not maxed out yet. It was one of those weapons I chose to ignore. Because I don't really use Harp that much. I think I need more heals. Yeah, I think I need more heals. I'm not actually healing enough. Maybe I should get get my Kirin upgraded. Because that's the clear, right? If I recall correctly, Kirin Harp has a clear, isn't it? And it on Ogi, so it does seem to be quite helpful, probably for Guild War as well. But yeah, today is actually the first time I seen the CA animation for the Avatar Harp. Damage is pretty consistent throughout because of the stamina enmity thing. Because I'm only using 2 fallen swords, so it's not too diluted yet with the help of what's that? Orchid's passive. So it's actually not that bad yet. So it's like I would even say that is actually a pretty good amount of fallen swords as well if you are using Orchid in Hades. If you're planning to go stamina, that is. I think 2 fallen swords is good enough because you can use what? Your opus to be stamina as well. But this is like if you have like 3 fucking Gislas though. Man, this is slow though. Man, he has a lot of HP either way. Nice dodge. Oh, I like how she took everything. Orchid actually took everything. Oh, she's debuffed right now. Oh, she took all the hits though. If I recall correctly, I even gave her hostility down in her EMP. Oh, Pedo Bear. I really like attacking her, huh? Because of now she has that hostility up debuff. If only I would actually think, right, another thing is like if only Jiki can have her shit automatically casted. You know, her field effect thing, cause she'll automatically have hostility up with the field effect up. She's hardly ever getting hit now because the hostility is on MC and Orchid now. Well, if MC dies, it's fine. I still have backup in the back line anyway. That's supposed to be the case anyway if things go south for Guild War. After the so-called what's that? The you know, if for some reason your RNG is so bad or some shit, you know, that happens sometimes, right? And like almost all of the Nightmare 150s or some shit. But yeah, Orchid does have one massive what's that? Weakness though. Multi-hits. Once she gets, because she's limited to 3500 attack, right? 3500 attack per hit. But if he's like doing like 20 plus hits or some shit from the boss, it's not really gonna help it, right? So we have to probably see how much how is the Guild War is gonna be. Because you know, like circuit and stuff, right? It doesn't help. You know that stupid fidget spinner that Metrotron does? That shit, he does like so many fucking hits. That's why most of the time you see like Orchid's shit always disappear. It still looks pretty okay though. MC is not dead yet. It doesn't seem to be like a bad full auto team at all. With Orchid now. Because Orchid's nuke actually does quite a significant amount of damage. Dodge. Well, that's mirror for you. It's okay. It's alright. I mean, yeah. Like, This boss has a lot of HP anyway. You know what? I would really hope that originally Orchid actually provides for her thing, this buff thing. Instead of just multi-attack, you know what would be cool? Defense up. Extra defense up to other party members. Whenever she has this, she has 50% defense, right? It would be kind of cool if she actually adds defense to other party members as well, instead of just multi-attack. I mean, 10% echo is kind of like whatever to me though. And like, this thing is really like whatever though. So yeah, she has 20% damage cap, but like, the real thing that you can really probably see it happen is like when you use the whole restless shit, or really just mashing this basically in full auto. You know, when you go like full auto stuff, lumberjack shit, you can really see the big significance of that 20% thing with this. Especially when you keep spamming this shit. This thing is actually really significant. Because she can get meters so well, right? If you're using like Jiki and all that shit. Not gonna lie, I was actually hoping for a little bit more than just this though. Like fucking revitalize 20% damage cap and 3500 like damage cap per hit. Because you have to keep in mind, right? If she do take hit, right? You have to remember that her shield is capped at 8000. So in other words, if she get hit 3 times, it's gone already. Isn't it? Because if you get hit twice, which is like 3500 damage hit, right? Let's say it's a big hit, like a big trigger or whatever. She gets hit twice, that's already 7000 damage. So if she get hit again, that's already 10,000. So she's just gonna get her shit ripped. If somehow, if you're in full auto, right, for example, let's say if you're in full auto, right? Let's say the auto just so happened to click this skill, right? So happened to click this skill, and then you get that rip. Then you have to wait for 7 more turns. You press that button, you get hit more than 8000 damage, then you have to wait again. It doesn't recharge on Ogi, you know. You have to remember, it says fully recover puppet strings endurance, but what it actually means is that it's just recovering the shield. If your shield goes off, it's gone. You cannot recover that at all. So what essentially is going to happen if you Ogi, right? When you're, what's that? When you get the tangled strings debuff, right, on her. When you Ogi, that so-called effect on this full recovery thing will be a miss. I mean, you guys saw that earlier, didn't you? Like few times when it happens, when she got her tangled strings, the debuff up, she Ogis, nothing happens. The only way to do it is like you have to, if you want this buff again, you have to wait until this cooldown goes off and then press this again. It doesn't like automatically, like it says like, you know, reset this skill or some shit, you know. If you Ogi, it resets. Oh, that's actually fucking insane, no? If she somehow actually had that upgrade in full limit break, I would definitely say she's fucking insane. She would pretty much be like have this forever if you think about it. But I guess that would be too fucking OP for her, I suppose. But because, you know, Dark is already so fucking overpowered in the first place, I guess they can't actually do that for this character, I suppose. It's kind of crazy though for her at the moment. Her DPS is actually not too bad, because like you can definitely tell that 20% damage cap is quite significant when it comes to her autos and shit. Because whenever you have this active, I'm very certain that you can get that shit up very, very easily as well. Like, because I feel like she's just gonna triple attack most of the time because of this now. Because like this is 20%, right? You just basically ignore this, because this also applies to herself, right? Because it says special buff to all allies, which should include herself too, right? And so this is 20% according to Wiki, right? According to Wiki, you get 20% at triple attack and double attack. But whenever you have this, Orchid already has 100% double attack, so totally doesn't matter anymore. And her her triple attack buff is at 50%. So basically 70%, she has 70% triple attack. So you can say for sure that she's probably gonna triple attack 3/4 of the time. You can definitely see the amount of deeps that she can provide on her by herself, excluding this. If you include this, that's even better, of course, because like if you have like skill cap and shit, which is the one that I'm using in the one you saw earlier for Metatron, I was using skill cap and stuff, and then my Sarial is max limit break as well, and all that shit. That's why it's almost like fucking 4 million. Like almost 4 million in almost every 2 to 3 turns. That's pretty nuts though. It's like, yeah, 6 turns, but you're refreshing it in Ogi all the time anyway. And then you get like a lot of charge bar, especially if you're using like Hades and shit. The only, seriously though, one of the main downsides I can really think of Orchid at the moment, right? One of the main downsides is the fact that she's only really good in Magna. The one more thing you guys have to keep in mind is that her Puppet Strings buff, right? This attack defense shit, her attack modifier is not unique. It's a normal modifier as well. It doesn't really provide much if you're a Hades user. But if you're Magna though, if you're Magna, and if you're probably using like, I don't know, 4 or 5 claws or whatever shit, she's probably still gonna cap at full HP by the looks of it. Because she has this, and then she has this as well. Right? It's very likely she will still cap anyway if you're using Magna. And especially if you're using Stamina Key for your Opus. So if you're using that, I'm very certain she's gonna... You should be able to do quite a bit of damage even at high HP even so. When it comes to like, especially like upcoming Guild Wars soon and shit, Orchid probably can be very beneficial for your team, like Nightmare 100 to 150 kind of shit, even like maybe if you're planning to manual. God knows why you're planning to do that, but... it's gonna be pretty significant to have her in your team because she's gonna provide a lot of damage to you if you're a Magna user. Just because of the fact that she allows you to have quite a bit of multi-attack as well because of this. This is like, you know, it's gonna be there like almost all the time, right? And then you have this, and this is normal mod as well. And then herself, this Puppet Strings is also to herself as well. Magna! Wow! Magna's so strong! And yeah, we also have that 5-star Magna summon, right? So yeah, even better, isn't it? Yeah, just use Magna, right? Who gives a shit about Hades? I think the main, like, you can even go like Sky Piercer and shit anyway, right? With Magna. That's like, there's no doubt you can actually do that. You can go Magna with Sky Piercer and go Akasha. Can still do just fine. Like even after her full limit break, she's probably still gonna be under situational for me. If you want to know what's the main difference right now in Primal and Magna, right, for Dark, the main difference, the obvious difference between Magna and Primal is just damage cap. Hades obviously has much higher damage cap, so if you have very consistent damage, yeah, you just hit a lot harder. That's really about it. Magna can't hit that high, but Magna still hits relatively high anyway, so what's the problem? Basically, as long as you have Magna, you have your Opus upgraded, and you have the characters, Akasha should be no problem for you. But yeah, end of the day though, Orchid looks pretty okay, but I still feel like she just got she kind of got the Rakam treatment. I don't know what else to call it though, seriously, because Rakam full limit break is fucking ass anyway. But it's, you know, because like at times, you see, at times, don't get me wrong, at times when the situation is ideal for Rakam can actually be relatively strong too. when the situation or scenario is given to him. Same goes for Orchid, of course. I feel like the main cool part, the really nice thing about her upgrade is just this thing, the end cooldown and this thing. That's it. These two... Sure. I think the main thing you really want to get Orchid, right? Let's be honest here, right? The main thing you want to get her is just basically her for a weapon. You can't ignore how good her weapon is. I still feel like until today, right, that weapon of hers is still one of the best daggers in the game. Easily one of the best daggers in the game until now. Yeah, it feels kind of sad, isn't it, for her? But yeah, she does look like a really good full auto character though, either way. But end of the day, I think we have to see how good she will be in Guild War. I'm definitely gonna test her for Guild War full auto though. 100%. In 1 week, you guys will see it in 1 week's time. Maybe not for Nightmare 95 though. In Nightmare 100, 150, I'll use it. But yeah, I guess that's gonna round it up for my thoughts / impressions for Orchid Full Limit Break changes. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video or whatever. Hope you find this helpful in any way, shape or form. Thanks for liking and subscribing if you have already done that. If not, please do it. I will give you a hug in real life if I could, but because of the corona stuff is still happening, I guess that's gonna be delayed much later. Alright, okay, bye.